Hello everybody, this is Goji73, and this is a Patreon supporter video. This supporter video is dedicated to my newest supporter and talented kaiju artist, Jacob Spencer. Now, unlike my previous Patreon supporter videos, this one is going to be a little different because this supporter is not too well known on YouTube. The reason why is because he doesn't have any videos on YouTube. Instead, his talents lie on DeviantArt. On his profile, JacobSpencerKaiju79. His profile mostly features conceptual art of original kaiju, kaiju from his own original universe, several literary pieces, and his reoccurring original kaiju, Monstera. From what I've read, Monstera is the star monster of his original universe, known currently as the Behemoth Chronicles, which at the time of this video is a developing story that most likely follows the story of Monstera and the other monsters Jake designs that may or may not appear at some point. With that said, Monstera is a monster whose design is perpetually changing and evolving to prepare for when writing on the series can begin. Sorta like Godzilla, but with the series in question still being in development at the moment. In addition, several of Jake's other sketched monsters are changing and evolving in design as well, and the most reoccurring of them are the ones that are most likely slated to appear in the Behemoth Chronicles as well. Lastly, Jake also features some literary pieces of work on his profile. Half of it is focused on developing the Behemoth Chronicles, as well as some early conceptual work on Monstera. But there are some additional works of poetry that he has written and posted on there if anyone is interested in that sort of thing. From what I've seen on his profile, there are a few things that have caught my interest. Two in mind are of his kaiju, Monstera, and a select handful of his kaiju designs. Monstera, because it's the one character he is the most dedicated towards, and it's fascinating to see how much his design evolves as time goes on even to this day. And the following kaiju, which I'm hoping I'm pronouncing correctly, Wormogan, Brontosuchus, Aggressor, and Dracopteryx, because while Monstera is the main focus of his art, it's good to see that he puts so much effort into the other kaiju that are slated for his series as well. They're much like how the monsters of Godzilla each have a personality or trait all of their own, in that it makes them unique and not just run-of-the-mill. However, one thing in particular that he's made that I'm flattered about is one of his kaiju concepts of a monster duo known as the Brothers. The reason why is because these monsters were inspired by my depiction of Red King and Black King from my own series, Godzilla and His Amazing Friends. And it always warms my heart to read or hear stuff like this. Knowing that my own art influences people to make awesome stuff of their own is always a great thing to hear. And that does it for this supporter video. Jake Spencer, I hope you enjoyed this shout out, and I thank you very much for the support. I wish you the best of luck in developing the Behemoth Chronicles, and keep up the artwork because it keeps getting better and better. And for anyone else who is also interested in Jake's work, you can find him on DeviantArt again as JacobSpencerKaiju79, as well as on his newly set up Patreon page as well. I hope he considers making use of his Patreon account to showcasing his artwork more, because I think he can definitely get something out of it, since Patreon is good for that sort of thing too. But anyways, that's it for this shout out. Thank you all for watching. That's it for today's Patreon supporter video. If you like what you see, you can help me by supporting me on Patreon and possibly get a video of your own made for you, or win several other prizes. You can also help me by supporting me here on YouTube, as well as Facebook and Twitter for anything else I may make in the future. And so that's it. I'll see you all next time.